I like inspirational stories. How about you, Andrea?
Oh, absolutely. We all need inspirational stories in our lives.
Well, we have one this month, don't we? We talk about a lady named Jenn Andrews, and the title of this article is The Moving Story of Jenn Andrews. When we use that term moving story, if something is moving, it touches our hearts, doesn't it? And this story does exactly that. What's your take on the story of Jenn Andrews?
Well, I see it as a story of perseverance. This woman experienced a huge loss in her life. Some people would be devastated by that. In fact, in the article, she said she could have just become very depressed about what happened to her. But instead, she chose to take this trial in her life and turn it into something good. She persevered through the hardships, and that's truly what makes it inspiring.
That's right. And Andrea, you talked about perseverance. Do you have another lesson that you learned from reading Jenn Andrews' story?
Well, also to look on the bright side. I like how she, again, takes this hardship and looks at the positive, looks at how she can bless others through it. She's not inward focused, like, woe is me, this happened to me, this was so hard, my life is much harder now. And it truly is, if she would look at it that way. But she's chosen to look on the bright side. And she's also chosen to pay it forward, to use her experience to bless others.
That's a good point. Well, what about you, Andrea? When you're kind of down or discouraged, what tends to really help you?
Well, I do try to count my blessings. Now, this might seem like a very simple thing to say. It's something that I try to encourage my kids with, but count your blessings. That means look at the good things in your life. When I was a kid, I sang a little song, count your blessings, name them one by one.
Yeah, I know that.
You do,
Yes.
and it's simple, but it's true. Once we think, oh, nothing's going right, everything is awful. But no, count the good things, count the blessings in your life, and immediately your countenance will change. You'll think, okay, I might be going through a hard time right now, but there's good things happening. There's sunshine in the rain. There's sparkles in the darkness. And it might just seem simple to say, but it's something that everybody can do. You don't need, to make a big show about it, but just take a moment to be quiet, to be still, and to really count your blessings.
That's true, and I have a challenge for you all. You can, at the end of each day, you can write down 3 things that you're thankful for, or that you think of a blessing, that's something that happened that day, and that can help to change your focus.
Absolutely. And sometimes it's also good to look back at the older list that you've written. Just remember, yes, hard times happen. Life is not easy. It's not fair, but there are many good things. And it's those reminders that we sometimes need daily.
Yeah, you just have to make the choice, right? To choose to focus on the good things that happen instead of dwelling on the negative things. It's not easy, but it's something we can all work at. And so we encourage you to do that. Thank you, Andrea, for joining us for another segment of Insights. Thank all of you for enjoying as well, or for joining us as well. And we hope that you really take a look at this inspiration article and find encouragement in it.